New tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from the migrants who were flown into Sacramento back in June. Keep in mind, it's been almost 3 months since they arrived. They were promised shelter and work to make a living, but none of that was actually true. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias is live in the studio tonight. And Roxanne, you spoke with two mothers?
Chris, I did. I sat down with two of those migrants today to have a very candid conversation on what really happened when they were flown to Sacramento back in June. They're sharing the hardships that they had to go through just to get here to the U.S. and why they're fighting to stay here.
La preocupación ahorita es quedar en la calle.
Gaby says the worry right now is to end up on the streets. This is what's weighing on the mind of the migrants who were flown into Sacramento almost 3 months ago. These two mothers from Venezuela and Colombia showing their faces for the first time to share their side of the story. Both took months to cross the border for a better life in the U.S.
De todo.
Gaby says a little bit of everything. A lot of calamities, hunger, extortions. Gaby says she was part of the group dropped off at the Catholic Diocese of Sacramento by the Florida government. And Aura was one of the migrants flown into the Sacramento Executive Airport. They say that while in El Paso, Texas, they were approached by men who promised them jobs and places to live once they reached their destination. Aura says, I kept praying to God and they arrived with that opportunity. I thought, well, I'll go. I'm going to work. I'm going to generate money to help my family. And I decided to get on the plane because of that. But that promise never fell through. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis admitted his administration was involved in sending the 36 migrants. Sacramento area congregations together stepped in and housed the migrants, but the money is running out quickly.
Ellos no nos pueden ayudar con un permiso de trabajo.
Aura says they can't help us with the work permit. That would have to be other people. They also can't help us with our paperwork that we also need because we need to know what to do with our lives. We're here adrift without being able to send money to our families because we need to work. Aura and Gaby want to stay in Sacramento and are ready to do what they can for work. The issue now is waiting on a work permit and the Mercy of Sacramento Act.
Así es. Sacar a nuestra familia adelante.
Gaby says, that's how it is. We want to help our families move forward. That everything we went through will be worth it. The migrants are asking attorneys to step in and help them if they are able to move forward with their legal paperwork or their work permits. In the meantime, Sacramento Act is also in the process of trying to work with a partner that will continue to help house and provide for these migrants at this time.
Of course, the other challenges, a lot of times they can't get to their court dates because they're so far away from there in Texas. And I know that if people want to help, I understand they do have a GoFundMe page. They can just go to our website, abc10.com, and click on this story. Roxanne, we thank you.